Majority of land investors are absentee landowners. They are unaware of the happenings that are occurring in their own land, and in some cases, after some years when they come back, they realize that someone is already occupying their land. This is what is called adverse possession, which implies someone occupying the land that is not theirs without even paying for it and without the consent of the owner. So what are the conditions for an adverse possession? So first, the hostile party, or the one that is occupying the land without the ownership or the true ownership of that land, must have lived there for an uninterrupted 12 years. Secondly, the occupation needs to be non-permissive or non-consensual, which implies he has already occupied the land without the permission of the owner. The occupation must be open and notorious. So this implies that the neighbors or even the community must have seen that this hostile party has been occupying your land even without the true ownership. So for someone to initiate ownership through adverse possession, he must go to court to file for what is called adverse possession. However, you as a landowner, there are ways that you can avoid adverse possession. So one of the ways is to secure your property by erecting barriers or even a fence. This will prevent squatters or even trespassers against using or accessing your property. Secondly, you can put up signs. These signs will show that this property is already under ownership of someone and no one can access it. Thirdly, it is important always to regularly monitor your property. I advise investors, always go and view your property. Always have a chat with those of the neighbors so that you can know the condition of your property. Also, address any encroachments. So if anyone has already encroached your land, kindly make sure that you address it. And finally, which is the best way, you can always lease the land or even ask your relatives to stay in the land. However, always make sure that you have an agreement, something like a tenant agreement, to show that this person lives in your land with your permission. So in conclusion, this debate has been there because in the 2010 Constitution under Article 40, each person has been given the right to own property. So in case you find yourself that someone is already encroaching your land, it is important to seek the services of an advocate. For more information, call us on the number below.